Hello student, today I am Dada Perez from Government Degree College Chennagiri. Today I would like to talk in this session is the basic concepts of the molecular spectra. So, this is the related to a 5th semester of the paper 6th and it is related to the Davangere University, and this is my first sessions of the molecular physics. Today we are learning about the spectrum of diatomic molecules, how they are, what is band, how they are formed and how they are related, how they are spread. Let us discuss in these sessions, and after we can learn about the band, molecular band, how the energy molecular bands are formed, and before we going we some know about the spectra and diatomic molecules and what is dipole moment. Spectra is a group of lines which have different wavelength or frequencies. As for the diatomic molecules, usually they have a homonuclear diatomic molecules, homonuclear diatomic molecules or heteronuclear diatomic molecules. So, homo means they have a same molecule, that is hydrogen is the same molecule, H is the same molecules and it gives the about the same one. Hence, it is a so dipole moment and heteronuclear atomic means they have a different types of molecule atoms, that is CO, carbon and monoxide. So, they are heteronuclear diatomic molecules. And you know what is dipole moment? The charges are separated with some distances. So, separations of the two molecule with some distances is called dipole moment. The new homonuclear molecule, they does not have dipole moment because their hydrogen and hydrogen H2 they are overlap one another and this center is coincide with this one. So, their center is does not have a dipole moment. As we move further, so as we come to point, now what about the molecular spectra. So, how the molecular spectra is originate. So, molecular spectra arises due to the transitions from the allowed energy levels. Some energy levels is this neighbor one. So, they are allowed energy levels, hence they produce the molecular spectra, and this due to the some other reasons there may be a transitions, that is like a rotational spectra, or it may be a vibrational spectra, or it may be combining both rotation and vibrational spectra. So, molecular spectra another name is the band spectra. It also be due to the excitations of the substances in the molecular state. So, how this the transitions between the two energy states of molecules, it may be absorptions of the radiations or it may be the emissions of the radiations will give rise to a spectral lines. When the some atoms, that is in the energy states, the some energy will be absorbed. After absorbed, they gain the energy and they rises to some extent travel and they emit the radiations. Some atoms already in the excited states. So, some atoms are excited states. After the excited, they give rise to the radiations and emit to the lower level. So, they give the spectral lines and they have a varies of the energy levels, that is E is the highest energy level and E dash is the lowest energy level. Then we can be treated as the difference in their energy level is can be given by E minus higher energy level minus E minus E dash. This is the energy difference which arises. So, you can be write the delta E is equal to E minus E dash and also divided by H. H is the Planck's constant. So, there is the difference in the energy E minus E dash divided by the higher energy level, lower energy level divided by the Planck's constant. So, this gives the difference in their energy level. So, as we move some definitions about the some spectra, that is band head. Band head usually a group of spectral lines, and these spectral lines have some lines are very close together, they have appear like to be a band. That is why, and there some other end they are freely arranged the lines, that is their tail. So, the gradually the intensity will be decreases from the one end to another end, and this gives to a band head. So, band head is nothing but it is a group of lines which have large number of lines, large number of lines, they are crowded together with a different wavelength, they are called the band head. So, when their band head is so, there are the band head is the group of lines, they are called band because their lines are overlap one another and they leads to a appear like to be a band is formed, hence it is a band head. So, when their intensity from the band goes from away from the band, the intensity goes on decreasing. So, and they are widely arranged there. So, there is the sequence of several bands of follow one another and that constitutes a group of bands. As we move further, so bands are quite close, they form the regular arrangement called band system. So, some these band structures will be affected by their transition probability, how they are transit from the one to another energy levels, and the second point are the populations of the molecule. So, how they are number of molecules are present to form the spectra and their concentrations or path length of the sample. So, how their concentration is there. So, this all affect the molecular intensity, molecular spectra's intensity. So, this way we will learn some basic points, and this also be some other part also there is some also be a rotational energy level and vibrational energy level, and rotational and vibrational level, and also electronic energy level. So, let us we discuss in the next sessions about this all these parts. So, as we know some multiple choice questions are here. So, who can be answer your understanding? Let us we check. The molecular spectra arises due to the whatsoever from transitions between the low energy states of molecule or transitions between every states of molecule, both A and B or none of these. So, can be say this one molecular spectra is due to the transitions between the allowed energy states. It does not consist to a number of every energy level, not it is a allowed energy, it should be a allowed energy level. So, band has a sharp edge on one side. So, that is called sharp intense edge, that is called band head, that is the band head. The intensity goes on decreasing, that is called band tail. So, as we going from the band head, the lines become more, how they are arranged and how they are appear like to be. Are they more intense? Are they more wide or than wider and weaker, or more wide but strong? Are they very narrow and strong? So, the going away from the band head, the lines become more wider and also weak. That is the answer, and this is all about the basics of the molecular spectra. Let us see in the next sessions. Okay, thank you all.